All right, guys, how you doing? G.I. Joe here. Welcome back to the bunker in Atlanta, Georgia. We are finishing out this 42 BBR playtest, and I am playing currently China and United States. This is their fourth turn, or 7 if you want to go with that. We basically started on turn 4. So the United States has 71 IPCs to spend. I'm buying 2 carriers. I'm buying that's 32 plus a transport is 7 plus 2 tanks 12 brings it to 51 and 2 fighters 61 and 71. All right, so let's do some combat. All right, we're going to take transport number 1 from C-Zone 10. It's going to go 1, 2 into C-Zone 26. It's going to pick up a dude and then artillery and a tank, and it's going to come here to Wake. It's going to attack Wake Island. All right, that C-Zone is there, so that is the only attack I think I'm going to do. Everything else is going to be a non-combat. Non-combat. All right. So let's roll this out. Yeah, let's roll this out. So I got 2 2s and a 3. We're attacking Wake Island with ferocity. 2 2s and a 3. So there's my infantry. There's my artillery. There's my tank. Okay, 2 2s and a 3. We need 1 hit. We got 1 hit. So he's gone. We got an infantry off Wake defending, and he got a hit. All right. So Wake Island is back in the hands of the Americans. Thank goodness. All right. So there's that. Okie dokie. Now let's do non-combat moves. All right. So number 2, transport number 2 is going to come here. Grab a infantry and a AAA and move into C-Zone. So it's going to go 1, 2, move into C-Zone 27. Okay. All right. Transport number 3 is going to go 1, 2, pick up a dude and artillery, and go also into C-Zone 27. All right. All right, transport number 4 from C-Zone 10 is going to grab a tank and artillery and move 1 into 12, 2 into 27, 3 into 29. Land on Line Islands. Okay, so there we are. We're just going to be, these guys are hovering. These guys are right there. Whoops. Okay. Next thing for non-combat, we're going to take 2 destroyers from C-Zone 26 and go 1 into 30, 2 into 49, 3 into 46. Okay. Another 2 destroyers are going to go 1 to 39, 2 into 49. Okay, the other 3 destroyers are going to move 1, 2, 3 down to 54. Sorry, I'm not sure if that was in your little way there. The carriers and both carriers are going to come down and go 1, 2, 3. They're coming down to 54. Okay. There's that. The bomber from Queensland is going to grab 2 infantry and move 1 into 54, 2, 55, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop off in India and land in West India on the 7th move. Okay, that's that. The bomber in Western Australia is going to grab the 2 infantry and go 1, 2. Sorry, I'm trying to watch. 1 into 56, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and land in West India. Okay. All right, so that's all my moves over here in the Pacific. Let's go over here. My fighter from London is going to go 1 into 110, 2, 3. Hold on a second. No. 1 into 110, 2 into 112, 3 into Norway, and 4 going to land in Finland. My 2 fighters from Eastern United States are going to move up into Nova Scotia. My destroyer from 64 is going to go 1 into 89, 2 into 101. All right. And I'm going to place my 2 carriers in 101. I'm going to place a transport in 101. I'm going to place 2 tanks in Eastern United States, as well as 2 fighters in the Eastern United States. All right. So, all right, let's do a U.S. recap. So, let's go up here. In Finland, I have 1 fighter. In Iceland, I have 1 man. In New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, I have 2 fighters. In Season 101, I've got 2 transports, 2 destroyers, 2 carriers. In Eastern United States, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 2 tanks, a AAA, and 2 fighters. Nothing here. West India, I have 2 bombers, 2 infantry. India, I have 2 infantry. Okay. In New Guinea, I have, in Season 46, I have 2 destroyers. Season 49, I have 2 destroyers. New Britain, I have an infantry. Season 54, I have 3 destroyers, 2 carriers, each with a plane and a tack on them. In Wake Island, I have an infantry, a tank, and an artillery. Season 31, I have a transport. Midway, I have a guy. Season 29, I have a transport. Line Island, I have an armor and a artillery. Season 27, I have 2 transports. Dangling in the water, I have 2 infantry and an artillery on 1 transport, and then a AAA and an infantry on another transport. Okay, San Francisco, I have a AAA. Alaska, I have 2 guys. All right. I collect whatever, it doesn't matter. The only thing that might matter is, I'm going to say 71, unless I decide to drop a whole bunch of guys over here, which is probably not going to need to happen. So let's move on to the China. Let's see here, let me see. Here's it. All right, so China, I have $5. That's all I have from last turn. I'm gonna buy a cavalry. And let's do my moves. I'm gonna come from Hopei, 1 infantry in Anhui. Chahar, 1 infantry in Anhui. My fighter from Kangsu is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Land, it's gonna land in Hopei. Okay. Infantry from Shenxi will step up into Xikang. All right. Infantry from from Shenxi will step into Kwaichao. Now this doesn't really matter. Yeah, so let's do this battle here, and then I'll do a little non-com. So Anhui, I got 2 infantry at 1 and a fighter at 3. So I got 2 at 1. Here's my 2 infantry at 1. 1, 2. A fighter at 3. Here we go. I got 1 hit. Good deal. Now we'll roll for the defense, the rebuttal from Japan. And he got a hit as well. Okay? Well, that kind of stinks, but oh well. So, China has taken back Anhui, but they did lose a man in the process. The plane will land in Hopei. Now for non-combat move. 1 dude goes to Chahar from Suian. The other 2 guys will come to Hopei. The Shenxi guy will come to Hopei. Qinghai Cavalry will go 1, 2 into Hopei. The Kansu guys, 1 will come to Shensi. Actually, let's do both to Shensi. Okay? I will place my cavalry in Hopei. All right, so China has recap. 1 in Chahar, 1 in Anhui, 1 in Kuaichao, 1 in Xikang, 2 in Shensi. In Hopei, I have 2 cavalry, 3 infantry, and a fighter. So that's what we got going on there. All right, so that's it. China is done. They collect. Doesn't matter, because by the time it gets to their turn, they'll be pointless. So that is U.S.-China 4. And at this time, I will turn this off, load it up, and I think it's on to Sired and Germany.